media interaction. And for you and Neil and Taapsee, you know, your growth, Taapsee, has been meteoric, and in a very short span of time, you have grown to become one of the finest actresses in Bollywood. So, what do you attribute the stupendous success that you've achieved?
I think it might just sound a little cliche to people, but I think that's the only reason behind whatever I've achieved is that I have belief, faith, confidence in myself that nothing is the end of life. If something doesn't work, doesn't matter, you can still make it worth it for you. So I've never felt that a need of desperation or failure, because I feel success is only jumping from one failure to the other, and I just see my glass always half full.
And I'm not saying this because it's mandatory, but I would say that you are an inspiration for millions of youth across the country, including me and all of us who are waiting.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You've been associated with Nivea for nearly a year now. And
yeah.
How has your association been so far?
You know, certain brands are really special, and in my kitty, Nivea fell in my lap like a gift. It was very special because I've been using their products before, as a kid, while growing up, or even before I signed them up. I loved their product. I remember going to the market and buying their shower gels in bulk because they just smell so good. So I used to really enjoy buying their products and using them. So it became a very special moment when I got signed on by them. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a very long association ahead.
So you spoke about your childhood memories. You know, any early memories of Nivea specific that you remember?
I think the face cream during days in Delhi, which sometimes can get really cold, was something really good. It's a very thick cream that only people living in cold areas can appreciate. It really used to keep the face hydrated, and once you apply it, it doesn't feel like it's worn out after some time, because in school, when we get ready and go, you don't like keep applying cream in the class, right? So, so I remember that that round, the metal round cream box that used to be there.
One,
Yeah. So that used to be something that we used to use before going to school or college.
You know, we Mumbaikars, even if it's 20 degrees, we get our jackets on to start applying cream.
Boots are out, sweaters are out, yeah.
When do we wear our winter wear anyway? So that's when we do it. You know, so your origins are from Delhi, and Delhi, as you mentioned, it's harsh winters. Any go-to skincare tips that you want to give all of us here?
Regardless of the temperature or city, I just always say keep it hydrated, moisturize well, because that's the only way you can prevent a lot of things, including aging for people. If you keep your skin hydrated, it just glows and reflects, and yeah, it will just help you save yourself from a lot of troubles of skin if you keep it hydrated.
Now that you're in Mumbai, other than the weather, what has changed from Delhi to Mumbai?
What has changed? My apartment. My apartment and the car and neighbors.
The space?
The space has also... Actually, no. From the space point of view, I'm a little lucky. My apartment is slightly bigger than what my Delhi apartment was. So yeah, so that way I can't... But yeah, space on road, yes.
Yeah.
That has reduced. So yeah, these things, and yeah, basically that.
So personally, it's the infrastructure that's changed for Taapsee.
Yeah, that has. The word Taapsee has more relevance now than what it used to be a couple of years back. Yeah, that has changed quite a bit.
It's indeed a globally renowned name then.
Well, let's be happy with India.
And what are your thoughts about Nivea's Milk Delights face wash?
Well, I started using it over a month back because this is a privilege you get. You are a brand ambassador, you get to use products, and I've not only used Rose variant, which is, for people like us when we use so much of makeup every day, all these lights and treatment, so it really helps you, that Rose variant, but I've also used Honey and the Besan variant, the gram flour. Because I went to shoot in UP in Johari there. It was pretty cold, so I could use a variant there, and in Mumbai, where it's usually a little sweaty and oily skin. So because I have combination skin, so I kind of use 3 variants until now, and I still have like one or two more left at home, which I'm going to use. But the rose variant is a more constant one that I've been using over a month now.
So there are 4 variants, you've used 2. Which one is your
3
favorite?
I've used.
You've used
now.
3?
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite?
I think I use the rose water one, the rose variant one, the most. So
Okay.
I'll choose that if I have to.
And why, I mean, like,
Yeah, it's for, as I said, it's for the people like me where you use a lot of makeup, you're in front of lights and all the time, so it's kind of like suits your skin. So it's good to use that. Otherwise, you suit your skin type and the city you're in according to the temperature and weather.
yeah. Neil, Taapsee's used the product, she's loved the products. Will you tell us a little more about the Milk Delights range?
So just to say, what we've launched today is the Nivea Milk Delights range of face washes. And we've launched 4 variants, and each of those variants comes in 2 separate sizes. And as Taapsee mentioned before, we've got rose water, we've got gram flour, honey, and we've got saffron. So for 4 different flavors, for 4 different skin types. The background to this is basically, of course, we start with the consumer. What we learned from the Indian consumer, especially the younger consumers, is that there is an untapped need for getting healthy skin. Then we dug deeper and we looked into the usage habits of what Indian women and youngsters were actually using on their face. And not surprisingly, we learned heavy usage of milk for mixing other ingredients.
Actually, malai as well. There
Exactly.
used to be
Malai,
something
sometimes yogurt.
Yeah,
Right? So
yeah,
you've got
I've used malai.
many different versions of milk. And to that, we found that when people, grandmothers, mothers, even the youngsters were actually mixing various Indian ingredients. And prime among them were the 4 ingredients that we mentioned. And our R&D team, working along with the region, we came up with this amazing concept, which is Milk Delights, which combines the power of milk and the milk and the power of the natural ingredients with the technology of and the caring nature of Nivea to bring this amazing face washes, which is Milk Delights. And we believe that the underlying benefit of healthy skin will be provided by this wonderful range of face washes.
Well, thank you so much for introducing it to us. Which, your pick, tell me.
So you've already opened one.
No, I haven't opened, I haven't seen it. Come on, tell me. Want me to go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's from Subarna from Aaj Tak, wherever you are. A big hello. Hi Subarna. Questions right here.
You are the first prize.
Okay, Taapsee. Subarna's question is, why have you chosen to partner with Nivea?
Honestly, Nivea chose, and I was more than happy to say yes, because as I just explained, when brands come to you where you've already been a consumer or you've been using their products before, there is no better validation and happiness of sorts when you're chosen as a face for that brand. So there was no option. I had to say yes.
They have the right choice, and then you must have said, let's do it.
Yeah, of course. I always say that
Let's
before.
do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now let's do 8. Come on, tell me which one. It is from ANI Arun. Is Arun wherever Arun?
Arun.
Oh, Arun. Of course.
Hello. Interesting question. What is your advice for young girls styling and grooming themselves in this selfie-obsessed culture?
Well, first of all, it's okay to be obsessed with making yourself more beautiful. It is okay. But as far as you're doing it for your own happiness and not to please others. So try and do it for your own happiness, not for just making sure you get these many likes. If you like seeing your pictures, please click selfies. If you don't like clicking your own pictures, are very bad at selfies. So don't do that, but don't do it for someone else. It's okay to do it for yourself. It's okay to groom yourself so that you feel happy when you look into the mirror, not for someone else. That's what I'd like to say.
Love yourself. And the last question that's been handpicked from the bowl is from Eden from Femina. Did I get that? Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Alright, and the question is, you are known for your minimalistic skincare routine. So how does this new product range fit into your life? Did I say it right? Yeah?
Honestly, yes, that's true. I used to be not much bothered while growing up because honestly I was blessed with great genes to begin with. But as you grow, you realize, with passing time and with all this pollution and everything that you're exposing yourself to, that you need to take some basic care. You cannot take your genes for granted. And that's when there's these products, as you've seen, especially with this, you have those basic products which are good for basic skincare. Like I remember mixing milk and besan and using it on my face back in Delhi. So now that you have those basic products in basic ingredients in these products, I think this is very easy pick and use. So yeah, I used to be a basic ingredient user. Now I'll be a basic product user. Absolutely, and as she rightly said, that it's important to complement your genes, and we like to complement your genes for the same because it was time, right? 10 minutes later, it was time, ready.
And also to the lovely products, and as she rightly said, that milk is an important ingredient when it comes to maintaining a healthy skin, and the same, you've got the milk-based products, the Milk Delight Face Wash by Nivea. Thank you so much.